Mike, they don't quite have the patience for the way I use language. They'll be rolling their eyes at that spaceodesic thing too. Because they just call it a geodesic, like your geodesic, that thing that you've got in London there. And and they call that curving, because we've got curving on the Earth. The shortest distance between here and London on the geodesic is 27,000 kilometres or something. But if you went straight through the Earth, that's not on a geodesic. So the shortest distance between 2 points on the geodesic, between here and you, is as the crow flies. But the crow doesn't fly through the Earth. The crow flies along the curvature of the Earth, and it just feels like a straight line. So the crow flies in a straight line. As the crow flies, it's 27,000 kilometres between here and London, and the crow can't fly that far anyway. But so we call that a straight line, and but the real straight line is the one that goes through the Earth. Now I tried to say that sort of stuff to my mates over there, and I said, oh right, well, and they say there's a geodesic in space too, which I called a spaceodesic, because geo means Earth, and they said, no, just use the same word. They said, you're confusing us. And I said, well, that's my job. Anyway, so what happens is they say, well, it's the same up in space, because the Earth's curved, and the shortest distance between 2 points on Earth, if you follow the curvature of the Earth, is not a straight line, but we call it a straight line, because the crow flies in a straight line. Now they say the same sort of thing is happening in space, and I say, all right, well, that's a spaceodesic, isn't it? And they say, shut up. And I say, all right, it's a geodesic. And so on the spaceodesic, I said, I want to bring the same logic in. I said, I want to sort of say, you're talking about curved space, but then you're saying, the shortest distance between point A and B is curved, so call that a straight line. And I said, oh, no, I don't want to. I want to call the one that cuts through the space, and doesn't follow that curvature. Now, the shortest distance between A and B, if distance is speed divided by time, speed equals distance times time, distance equals, oh, you know what I'm talking about, then now I'm lost. But you know what I was saying roughly, I was sort of saying, if and you know what, I had to invent a new word or a new phrase. So they were saying the shortest, it's a straight line as you follow the geodesic through space, even though it's curved, because that's the shortest, that's the quickest you can get there. And speed equals distance over time, so distance equals speed times time. So they say, and distance is defined as speed, times time. And if that's the quickest you can get there, then that's the shortest distance. Therefore, that's a straight line, they said to me. And I said, well, but just like you can go through the Earth, can't, cut through the Earth like a crow can't, can I just cut through there, even if it's a further distance, it's still a straight line? They don't want to hear it.